Okay, so what time is it? What time is it? Like right now, right? Let's add this right now. Right now, what time is it? So let's try right now. Right now, it will be something like CNSI. Right now, it's CNSI. CM. Sai. CNSI means like right now or at the moment. Okay, so let's go for it. CNSI. So what time is it? Right now, what time is it? Somebody can ask you that, right? So CNSI. 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 What time is it? So it's in Chinese. It's phrased in a different way, right? It's phrased how many. Let me see. Okay, let's see this clock right here. Let's say that instead of number, we have dots, right? So these dots are called dian. Dian is like this. We try this. So you ask, instead of what is the time, you ask how many of this dian, how many of these points, right, pass already. So we want different. We know already how many as duo shao, right? Duo shao, right? That's how many. I don't know if you talk about that, but duo means a lot, and shao means a little, but little quantity. So a lot, you can say hen duo is a lot. Hen duo is just a lot. Okay, hen duo is a lot, and hen shao is very little, right? It's very little, right? In terms of quantity. But when they are together, duo shao means how much, or how many, or how much, right? Depends of what is the item you're talking about. But this is for actually large quantities or big quantities. Let's say this, you're gonna use it for, let's say, more than 10 items. Okay, so yeah, this is something that in differentiation in English we don't have. I mean, we use how many or how much, no matter how much it is, how big is the quantity we're talking about. But in Chinese, we have for large quantity, or let's say something more than 10, we're gonna use duo shao. But for less than 10, we're gonna use qi. Okay, qi. So when we talk about time, we talk about qi. Okay, we don't talk about duo shao, right? That's why we don't ask duo shao dian. Okay, we ask qi dian. So remember, we use qi for small quantities. I don't know, maybe less than 10, or something that we assume is very little. And when there's a lot of items going on, or we presume that we're going to use duo shall. Okay, so yeah, coming back, yeah, let's go back to the whole thing. Okay, so we asked what time. Okay, CNSI, right? We know that. Same. CNSI 是现在是7点。So this is asking, yeah, 7点 is pretty much how many partitions, right? How many dots went by, sort of like that. And since we are talking about small quantity, we're gonna use G instead of duo shall. So 现在 right now 是 to be 7点. There's a short way to do this, to ask for the time, and it's 7点了. So it's straightforward. 7点了. 7点了. So what time is it? What time is it? I think this is the most common thing, at least in spoken, right? 7点了. Somebody asks 7点了. What time is it? In more formal, right? 现在 like right now 是几点? Okay. So how you answer this? So let's say number of ways we can answer, but typically you want to answer, yes, it's, a professor told me once, very often in the question you can find the answer. So we're gonna start the same way. 现在, you look at your watch and you say 现在 现在 let's say it's 5 p.m. 5点了. 5点了. 现在5点了. So it is 5 p.m. So 点 means o'clock also. When it's right on the hour, you say 点了, which means it is just that hour, okay? So what about if you have some minutes? Let's say I don't know, 11:20. Let's try this. 11:20. So you will go 现在, same thing, right? Let's try another color here. 现在 11, which is 11. Sorry, 2 shifen. So 11:20. So 7点 is already right 11, and then we are 10, which is sorry. 10 分. 10, which is 20, and then we have 10 for minutes. Fine. So 11:20 is 现在11, which is 11,点25. So you go first the time, the hour, and then you go the minutes. Okay. So what about if we can answer? I mean, you can always answer, right? What time is it? Oh, it's too late. I mean, let's say you want to go someplace, or you need to be at some. You guys need to be a certain place or a certain time, and it always can be too late or too early. So instead of answer with the time, you can answer, okay, what time is it? 几点了? So 现在是几点? So you always can say, oh, it is too late or it is too early. So let's see how we can answer like that, right? Somebody can ask you again, right? Let's practice this again. Since I 是几点? So that's the question, right? And what about if it's too early? Okay, early you have right here. Early is 早. And it goes like this. I guess it's not, yeah, it's not very complicated, right? So this is 早. What about late? Late is 晚. 晚 is like this. So that's 1. 1. And this is so early. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, it's too early to go into the class or something. So too early is 2. Yeah, let's go here. 2 is tie, right? So tie is this. Tie. Sorry. Tai 早了，太早了，太早了，太早了。So it is too early. What about if it's too late? Maybe it's too late for something, too late to the movies. So same thing. Tai 晚太晚了，太晚了。Oh, it is too late actually.